Hello and welcome back to Season 5 of MotoGP 21. In today's episode we will be covering winter tests down in Sepang, and we will also be setting up our second junior team in the Moto2 category. But first up, I just want to show off my Moto3 team. We have a new livery, just got a glimpse of it there, but this is what I will look like for my first outing on the Desmedici GP21. Different helmet for this season, red and black, get a bit more with the team colours, and pretty nice. I like just the aesthetic of this bike. But as you can see here, this is the new livery for the Moto3 team. We've gone for more green, and we've gone for a different shade of blue. It's kind of a similar blue than in the GoPro logo. So again, sponsors all tied into it. Gone to white wheels just to give it some pizzazz, you could say, just so it pops. Now we're gonna have to do it again in a minute for the Moto2 team when I create that, but just wanted to show this off first. And we are keeping the same riders and the same sponsors. Our bike is fully upgraded, so this is the pony that will hopefully bring us to the 2024-5 Moto3 World Champion. I think this is a 2025 season I'm in now. Jesus. But anyway, this season we are going for the Moto3 title. We're going for the constructors and the riders. I reckon this man here, Rizal, will be the man. But Hernandez has grown a lot in recent weeks, so these boys will be on the verge of victories next year, I believe. So we're going to get straight. Actually, we have a bit of housekeeping to take care of. We got a new telemetrist, and she's Irish, so by the law of Irish, I have to sign her on. I don't care what. I didn't even look at her stats. Emily Walsh, welcome to the team. The more Irish, the better, I say. Anyway, we have some technical staff. No, I deleted all them because they're rubbish. I did actually sign. Oh no, I have a Rossi here. I'm going to sign Stefano Rossi, which is actually Valentino's mother's name. So at one point in time, when she was married to Graziano, that's probably what her name would have looked like. But we're going to sign him on because he's big into his electronics, and part of this series will be there's a kind of, because I've signed for such a big team in Ducati and such a good bike, I'm not going to do anything to the frame. The frame is going to stay the same. I'm allowed to do engine, I'm allowed to do aero and electronics, because they have the best aero, no question. They have the best engine, no question, and they're up there with the best electronics. I still believe they have the best electronics. And obviously the frame and stuff like that and their corner ability is probably where they're just lacking. Even in current times, I think they're pretty much on par with the best, but we're going to limit ourselves to make it a bit more tricky this year. We don't want to walk the field, so we're going to put the frame basically in a permanent freeze, so we're not allowed to touch it. So we're doing an aero upgrade just to improve the aero. We should just about get it for either Qatar 1 or 2, so look out for that. But we're going to jump over now and set up the Moto2 team. So we have SASS, so 196 in the credits, and you give me 85 rep. I'm gonna go. Oof, none of you are consistent. I don't want. You'll find the best contracts. I'm gonna go with Elizabeth. She'll give me the best money. Money is good. Right, so we get to pick our technical director, our riders, and our sponsor slash. I suppose the sponsors know different bikes in this, so we're going to start off with the best of the best with the bikes. So it's obviously Calix. Well, we could go NTS rider recommended. Actually, I'm going to sign the riders first to see what sort of riders I can get. I can promote these boys, but I'm not going to, because so any of you boys any good, and girls actually. So Moto2 affinity 71, not too bad. So I'm actually going to take this guy. Yeah, welcome to the team, my young man. And we're going to take Hernandez. Could be decent in a Moto2 bike, but I want him in my Moto3 team, so he's going to stay there. We're probably going to sign 63 is the highest. Yeah, we're going to sign Carmona. Yeah, he's quite young. He's a C++, so he's almost a B. So we're going to sign it. We're going to give him the opportunity in my Moto2 team. Technical director. So we have Perez, A++. Okay, so we're between one of ye two, in my opinion. So LeBlanc or Gagnon. So engine upgrades, electronics, Gonna go electronics. We're gonna go Alexandre Leblanc. And now for the bikes, we have Calix DHL recommended riders B, so that's pretty low spec team. NTS, don't really want to be riding an NTS, to be brutally frank. And then these two, this is a pretty high prestige, they want real good results. I think I'm going to go for first season just with this, because one rider is B plus and I have a C plus plus, so we're going to go with the entry level bike. They just want points, and I believe that is fair, because DHL are a decent sponsor still, but we need to progress our young riders, so we're going to do a lot of rider coaching throughout this season. So what did I need? So I think it's, oh, let me type it out 1 second now. I think this is what I've named Moto 2, so I need a capital M. This is what is my Moto 3 name, I think, DA90M Moto 2. I'm going to confirm that. Confirm team setup. So now we have the two teams. Oh, look at that livery, it's horrendous. So, oh, it's team DA98. So can I change that? Customization. Team DA98. I'd actually rather to change that to Team DA98. I actually can't change it, that's a pain in the balls. But anyway, we are going to cut until I have a new livery, and I'm going to get all the bikes set up, and I shall see you in a second. So we are back, and we have finished off with the Moto 2 team. So this is the livery I've gone with. It's a bit different. I played with a lot of them. I couldn't get nice. It's just both liveries are really yellow, so I had to kind of run it with it. So decided to go blue and white, something it's a bit bright, colourful, and I think it looks pretty decent. We have also started team development for the Moto 2 team, and we're doing a small bit in Moto 3 as well. But after all that, it is time now to finally throw our leg over our GP21 for the first time. Let's get off to Sepang. So here we are in the pit lane of not Sepang. You might notice I was a bit of a donkey. I was looking at, in my head it was Sepang test. For some reason they've changed it to now it's LaSalle tests. I don't know if this is a glitch. I don't know if it's supposed to be here, but it has all the timings, it has all the bikes and stuff. But this is our first outing on the GP21. So everything's stock. We're going to just leave Fabio go past. He's running his championship helmet still. Oh, that is still hard to take, that we lost it over that. But we need to move on now. We're on a better bike. And we should be up there for the championship this year. So we've come to the end of the test. A pretty average test, not going to sugarcoat it. Wasn't overly impressed by the bike I rode. We've decided I didn't ride either of these because engine power. It increased engine power is what I wanted. This was in the middle, and this was more for fuel consumption. Didn't want either. They all have the same frame. It was all about the engine. So only bike I was ever going to ride and take was this one. 42.6, average enough lap. I did a pretty decent lap behind Valentino, and other than that, I was in the 40 or the 53s the whole time. So pace wasn't amazing, but we have a few upgrades maybe going on before the first race here in Qatar, and we'll see. We didn't put in a soft tire, so as well you could all say that. But first initial test, and I'm not massively over excited for this bike. I've a feeling maybe I haven't made the exact right decision to go to Ducati. I could be wrong, but up next will be round 1. Round 2 we'll get our first aero, and then we'll have a few more bits coming in for everyone else. But I am going to leave it there for the first episode of season 5, 68 in total, I think it is. So yeah, pretty a lot of work ahead of us is the best way to say it. But I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. I shall see you all for the next episode in the coming days. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.